What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Blue, and today's video is a recap of the trades that I took for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If y'all remember, on Tuesday, I took a nice size loss that put me in a hole for the week. Let's see if I can try to make this back and have a green week instead of a red week. If you like the content, hit the subscribe and like the video and leave a comment, and we'll get into this video right now. So today is Wednesday, August the 26th, and I took one trade. It was profitable. I kind of messed up on my exit, but let me show you what I did. So the market pulled back and then it started to recover. And once this went over the opening, I looked for an entry for a long. When it pulled back on the 5 minute, I entered 5 contracts. Now, once it got up here to this yesterday's highs, I took 3 contracts off at 34.49, and I rolled it with the other 2 all the way up through here. And once it got up to 55, up to this right here, I tried to take off one more contract and accidentally added a contract. And so I tried to take the 2 contracts off and kind of mess myself up. So I had to take all of my contracts off. And I was a little bit upset because as soon as I took them off, like literally right here, it broke out like this and did all of this. So I missed all of this. I was in the right direction. I had 1 contract left and I was just going to let it go with a trailing $5 stop. So this actually would have been my $5 stop. It would have went up to here and stopped me out on the 65. I think it was this candle. Yeah, this candle right here. But unfortunately, I didn't end up holding the contract. So today I ended up making 133.75. Could have been about $100 more off the 1 contract, but unfortunately I kind of screwed it up, but it's cool. I made a profit and we'll see what we can get tomorrow. It is Thursday, August the 27th, and I took 3 trades, but the first trade I didn't get the amount of contracts that I actually wanted, so I just ended up getting a small gain on. I'm gonna pull up where I entered at and exit. So the first entry was in this first candle right here. This on the 2-minute chart. I waited for the stock to pull back or the futures to pull back, and I entered a contract at 34.8075, and I got out at 34.83 when it came back up. So my next trade, I was looking for another pullback to get long, and I got in at 34.81, and I added at 34.78, and on the next 2 candles up, I ended up taking them all off for 34.82. So then I got in my last trade. I was looking at these 2 candles, a pullback off of these 2 candles. So I got 2 contracts at 34.83, and I exited at 34.80. Everything I did today was a scalp because I didn't like what I was seeing on my 5-minute chart on the normal setup that I normally trade. You see how it moves so much back and forth. The range was so big today, so I didn't like how it was starting out. So I didn't trade my 5-minute setup, but that was all. Let me see. I ended up making 91.25 off of 7 total contracts. We'll be back at this tomorrow. So it is Friday, August the 28th, the end of the week, and I only took 2 trades. The first candle at the opening, which was this candle on the big washout, I grabbed 2 contracts and I planned on adding down here. So when it came back up a little and washed out some more, and I ended up getting my second fill and selling it back on a pop. So these ended up being scalp trades, and it's all on the 2-minute chart. So then I looked for a second setup, and I set an order down here for 34.82. And when it pulled to it, about right here somewhere, it filled me and then I sold on a quick pop. And those were the two trades that I took for the day. But I was looking at a trade right in these three candles that I wanted to take because it was showing a downtrend. So I didn't end up taking the trade, but I wrote down 34.82 as if I was going to take the trade, and it got up to it. So, and I was going to sell on a wash back down, or not 34.82, but 34.89. And I was going to sell on a wash back down to 34.86. But I never took the trade, so I didn't get it. And I just decided that was going to be the end of the day when it did something else. So those the trades that I took this week, and for the week I'm up 133. So I come back from the 188 or 189, whatever it was from Tuesday, and the other 4 days was green days. So I'm positive on the week. That's good for me, and that's all I got for you. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and you can leave a comment, suggestion, or anything else, and I'll get back at you. See you next week.